and people feel comfortable in a safe space where they can openly sort of discuss their relationship with cannabis, we found it to be amazing. Some of the stories we hear, these stories bring laughter, they bring tears, they bring silence. And it's been very powerful. And that's something we didn't know until we started connecting with the community. And that's really been the value.
So like today's event, let's talk about what's going on here today. What's happening?
Sure. Today's event, this is Super Bowl weekend. So what we tried to do is focus on something related to the NFL, specifically sort of their relationship with cannabis, their punitive ways with cannabis, and more importantly, the athletes and how they are able to access their medical needs.
Well, I mean, you notice it's really kind of interesting how, you know, the NFL and the NBA literally have probably the toughest stand on cannabis when it comes to professional sports, whereas the Hockey League, internationally hockey, internationally baseball is literally taking cannabis off of their list of substances that they even test for. Right. Don't you find it a little interesting that, you know, the two most predominantly African-American leagues are the ones that literally have the most stringent rules against cannabis and have literally taken some of the toughest stands? Again, I know one of the guests today, we'll be talking to him later on today, is Ricky Williams. But, you know, this is an industry or a professional sports organization that's literally taken its toughest stance against cannabis when we know that now contact sports are probably the sports that need cannabis the most.
Yeah. And I find that to be quite interesting because just to piggyback on what you just said, is NFL such a contact sport of that nature is the one that probably some of these players could use the benefits of cannabis the most. And it's ironic that is probably the professional sports league in North America that is the most stringent and the most punitive against their players.
Yeah, which is really kind of just bizarre to me. But let's go back to today's event. So, okay, so you're NFL focused in a sense, talking about contact sports, but what else is going to go on today?
Well, and we're focused about the NFL, but that's just really a case study. We really believe this is the worker, the average employee, whether they're at a retail store or their local bakery. They may deal with the same issue. NFL is just one example of the way employers interact with employees that may want to medicate, may want to consume cannabis. So what we want to bring out is the stories. And I think more of those stories are shared, we'll start removing the stigma and we'll start to see more growth in some other industries and the acceptance of cannabis.